Hey everybody, it is Dianna Prince, and welcome to Pinup Talk with host Dianna Prince. Or shall I say, welcome to. Got a few microphone props here. So, um, good afternoon, everyone, and it is December. I know what the date is because it's my birthday. It is December 22nd, and 2016. So, happy holidays to everyone, and got a little bit of rain outside, I see. Of course, it's not bothering me any because I'm indoors, but it looks nice, something different. I figured it'd rain on my birthday. Um, anyway, so welcome to my show. I don't know what now, I guess this is number 2 show, but I want to thank you for everybody, or thank everyone who has shown me support on my podcast and for my columns and now on my new show. So cheers. And I don't have my beer in a can today. Decided to try and be a little bit more ladylike and put it in a cup, Now, excuse me, as some of you know, today I'm having a birthday photo shoot. We're all going to be in vintage lingerie. I have 4 models coming, plus me, and an amazing photographer who cleared her day and bought me cupcakes and decorations, and I'm just very grateful and excited. I'm looking forward to this shoot. I love vintage lingerie. Let me start the broadcast by showing you, minus my socks. I've got my husband's socks on. It's just a little bit cold. And I see that my chair here has just got a mind of its own. It's heavy. So this is my vintage lingerie. This bra and this under is not vintage. I don't know if you can see the color, but it's kind of like a champagne, kind of a really light brown cream kind of color. Anyway, so this is holding me in, sort of, but I'm on my second beer here. But what I love about things like this is that they're universal and that I can wear them with so many different things that are vintage like this. I love this vintage peignoir. I think you say peignoir. And it's French, and it means brushing the hair, which brushing your hair while you're in a dressing gown. So I love the details on this. I don't know if you can see it. It's really hard. I've got this huge light next to me, so I don't know how much you can see. But it's in the same color family, kind of like a champagne color, like a champagne, like a pinkish, brownish, creamish. And I really love this. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. It's double lined right here, and it's sheer, and it's just got some really beautiful lace details. And I love this. I love this color on me, and I love vintage things. This I would predict is from the late 50s. It definitely doesn't look like a mid 60s style piece. It looks like it was made in the 50s. So I would venture to say in the mid 50s. And I've just got the tom going on here, don't I? But it's my birthday. So, and that's why I'm scooting across the floor in my chair. So, okay, what I wanted to do on today, let me lower this a little. What I wanted to do on today's show is I wanted to do a MAC challenge, MAC lipstick challenge. It's something that has been on my mind and something that I've been really wanting to do, especially because I started being interested and wanting to buy MAC lipstick. I want to know what's all the hubbub, what's going on with this. And I know that products and companies that have been around for decades producing quality, and that's usually where the name comes in. If you pay $200 for a pair of jeans, I seriously doubt they're going to rip up and tear up on you and come out at the seams and, just be poor quality. But at the same time, I do know that there are so many products that aren't quote unquote name brands. There aren't big, well known name brands, and they're still quality, So at that point, it becomes you wanting that name. wanting that label. And that's important to a lot of people, and I can understand that. I just think when I think of labels, I think of quality. There's a reason that they've been around for 20 years or 100 years, like Gucci, Fendi, Christian Dior, just everything I can think of in gowns like Vanity Fair, things like that. They've been around for a long time because the material, and that's really what it starts with. It's the material and like the packaging, the material and the actual product. It's not it's not always the customer service that they provide or the fact that, whatever. It really comes down to the fact that they're producing quality, that the material of whatever they're selling is quality material. You can feel it, you can tell, you can see the difference. That's usually where the money comes in, because it's them charging more because it costs them more to create that product. And that makes sense. I mean, that makes sense. So I do want to go over the challenge. I'm trying to think, do I want to just say hi? Let's see. I think I do want to do that. And I smell some tater tots cooking. I'm making a special recipe today that I've never made, and I'm extremely confident that this is going to be a hit, because I'm going to add my own little stuff to it. But I'm making cheesy tater tots with pepperoni and cheese and onions and spaghetti sauce, and I'm gonna just do it up for the people who are coming for my birthday. And I'm gonna make some boneless little hot wing bites, and I think I'm gonna cook some pork, a couple big, huge pieces of pork for whoever wants my recipe with that. So I can smell the tater tots, and I'm starving. I don't think I ate this morning. I'm so out of it from the last 2 days. I really don't think I've eaten, but I'm going to eat. Oh, believe it, I'm going to eat. And no matter what size those cupcakes are, I am having more than one. I can tell you now. I don't always have a sweet tooth. I think it's because I drink beer. But when I get a sweet tooth, I'm loving it. Okay, let's see what's going on here. I think my phone turned off. So I can't wait to talk about these two Macs. Seriously, because I have one, and I bet you, and I can already tell with my eyes closed, I can tell you which one's the real one and which one's the fake one. I can tell you right now, just holding them, I can tell you. Just holding the packages, I can tell you which one. So I'm going to go over a couple of tips that I found by YouTubing other people's tutorials and what they've come to know. And then I actually looked up Mac and saw what they had to say about counterfeit and things like that. The thing is I'm not against that. Now, I should be against it in a way because I'm an artist. Why would you want someone taking what you've done and creating something, producing something that's exactly the same as yours, and then not giving you any credit? And then to make it worse, to add insult to injury, they are using your name too. And using your name to make money, not giving you any credit, not giving you anything at all, money at all. And then it's a crappy product. It's less than your customers have come to expect. You wouldn't have gotten that far. You wouldn't be the big name brand that people wanted to counterfeit if you had been producing a lower quality. So I'm telling you, these bags under my eyes, and it's like I have to just look into this light the whole time and talk. Because in this eyelash, is it this one? Yes. As soon as I start talking, I get the shadows under my eyes. I'm young still. I don't know what that has to do with it, but okay, let's see. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see. Where is that high heel shoe? That is the one that's the phone. I have Wonder Woman icon thing on my phone, and let's see. And I just hate the back of that chair. Such a great chair that someone gave me, and I appreciate it, but there's just like a mark of some sort on it, and it's just annoying. I don't want to see that on my chair. I don't want to see it on my chair, darling. So maybe this will help ease my mind. I know nobody was even thinking about it time engineer. Or maybe you have a mind like mine and you were. So let me see if I can get this whole thing to go back so I can see most of myself here. And it is raining out here. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. I'm still, I wouldn't say learning how to use this. Um, it's just I never know what angle like is going to be low enough or high enough until I start. Because I obviously have to take my cell phone and do other things with it eventually. So before I even waste any time here, just start it and see what happens. And just say to everyone, hi, this is Diana Prince, and this is Pinup Talk with host Diana Prince. Now let's see what happened here. So I only have 30 minutes till people get here, or less if they're early. Okay, that's good. All right, so let's do this. Let's do it. Hopefully I have enough space for this. I gotta delete some of the things on my phone. But let's get right into it. So welcome everyone. It is December 22nd, 2016, and this is Diana Prince with Talk with host Diana Prince. So welcome to today's show. On today's show, I am going to do a MAC lipstick challenge. I'm going to share my knowledge with you guys of what I learned to look for and what I have found on my own by ordering one that is definitely real and one that is definitely not real. So I want to do a side-by-side challenge, and I've already been going live over here on my laptop. So welcome to my show, and I hope everybody tunes in and have a good day. And so I'm going to stop the broadcast now and start it again because I don't want it to just cut off right when I'm in the middle of everything. Okay, so this is Pinup Talk with host Diana Prince, and thank you to everybody who's watching me live here on my laptop. Let's get down to business. I've got less than a half an hour probably until the photographer gets here, and everyone else will be here too. It's my birthday today, so happy birthday to me. No, thank you for all the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. So I really want to get into this and try to do it in like 5 minutes and then be done. Let's see. So I decided, and I already went over while I was going live, I decided to start ordering some name brand lipstick because I really wanted to see what the difference is, what the big deal is. And again, I know that it comes down to quality. There's businesses that have been around for decades. This lighting. They have been around for a long time because they produce a quality product. And that's usually what it comes down to. There are things that can be made and duplicated and counterfeited. And the big difference is always going to be um, the quality of the product, even the quality of the packaging. It may not necessarily be, the customer service or the shipping time or whatever. The quality is lower, and that's why you're paying less. But when you deal with quality products that are name brands, they're producing quality and it's consistent. And that's with any professional, I think, in any business. I've went over this on my show. I need to start facing this light. I need some more lighting. Anyway, so let's get into it. A couple things that I learned. Let's start with boxes right here. Now, let's start with the box and let's start with the real, okay? The box compared to the fake one looks similar. I will give them that. It definitely looks similar. One thing that you're going to know about MAC is in the M, there's going to be a slash. There's going to be a space. I don't know if you guys can see that. but there's going to be a space between the M where it's supposed to connect. There's a small, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a small tiny space there. The real map here, it has that space. This one, it does not have that space. So that's to me right there, that's going to tell you. Because I think that that's probably how people don't end up getting legal fees and in jail because they're taking a product, but they're just making all these little things. So let's see. Well, there's going to be things that I think are going to be very, very similar, but when you notice the differences, that's the reason why, because every single Mac product that you get, the box, everything that you get, everything's going to be the same. Its signature is going to be exactly the same. It's never going to be, this doesn't have that, that doesn't have this. There's going to be key things. So here's another way you can also tell. I believe from what I learned, the real Mac, and yes, Mac is originally made in Canada, but yes, they do have manufacturers in Belgium and China. So yes, you could have a Mac that is completely real that's not made in Canada. This is made in Belgium. It has a sticker here that has the number, the serial number here. It has a sticker. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's an actual sticker. It's not printed on the box. So this is the fake one, and it has a barcode, and it is printed on the box. It's not a sticker. So that's another thing that you can do to tell. I was told that if you open up the box, it should be facing, if you're looking at the front of the box, it should be when you open it this way, meaning it'd be facing you, you're going to see the name of it. This was Russian red that I have right here. Now, if you guys can see that too, but this is Russian red, and then I look at this one, and the box is facing you, and the name of it is not here. It says lustering. This is not the color that I got. And also, it's not on a sticker. If you notice, if you look really, really close, that is a sticker. This is on a sticker. This has no sticker. So there you go. There's that. Then I notice on the very bottom, it has an imprint of what I'm assuming is the color in their terms, which is A45. On this, on the back of it, as you can see, they actually have a sticker here, a silver sticker. It looks like the same exact sticker that they stick inside on the bottom of the actual lipstick tube. So also there's different ingredients. Someone said something about that, there being different ingredients. I'm going to get another real Mac so I can actually look and see if the ingredients are the same depending on the color. But yes, I'm looking at the boxes and there's definitely a difference in the ingredients. Now, if you look on the inside of the label, they both have what says back to Mac. Back to Mac. Back to Mac. But if you look closely, you will see once again on the real Mac, there is a space between the M where the M is connecting to the other side of the M. There's a space, a very small but defined space. On the fake one, it's not there. So before I go on, let me check what's going on my phone here. Okay, so I don't know if it was recording or not, but I'm going to go over what I just said really, really quickly because I'm going live here. I'm recording here. Mac, how you can tell if the one that you're using is real or not. I start with the box, and after listening to people's tutorials and tips, I learned to look at things on the box. And the major, major, major difference here, aside from the quality of the box, as you can, well, maybe you can't see, but this box is like, it's falling apart. It's flimsy. The material is like crap. I can do the same exact thing with this Mac box, and it's not falling apart at all. This one is just like done. It's over with. I don't think it has anything to do with shipping. I think it's because the quality is different, although it feels similar and it looks similar. But the major difference in the real MAC, and I don't know if you guys can see that, is right between where the M connects to the other side. It has a small, like I said, but defined space between the M. That's a major thing right there. The second thing is when it lists the color right here, when you open the tab, like this one is Russian red, it's going to be on a sticker and it's going to list the color. This one says Listerine, which I'm assuming is like a gloss matte, one in that category. It's labeling what type of lipstick it is, but it should not have that. It should have the exact color that you're getting. Also, on the very end of the other side, this sticker on the fake one is the same sticker that is on the bottom of the one that's fake. And it shouldn't be that way. It should have a number, like a little, and I'm assuming that's the number of the color. It's imprinted. So hard to see, but it's imprinted right here. And it says A45. So I'm assuming that's what the color Russian red is to their people who manufacture it. And then also, yes, the ingredients are different. Someone said on the tutorial that you'll see that the ingredients are different. I really want a chance to find out on my own, so I'm going to order another one that I think is real, that I know is real, that I've already ordered, and I'm going to see if if it's similar. And also on the side, like I said, MAC is originally manufactured in Canada, but they do have manufacturers all over, including Belgium and including in Asia, which is China, I believe. So if your MAC lipstick says something other than made in Canada, it still is real. It still can be real. I think the difference with this is this one has an actual sticker. You can see that can be peeled off, and this one does not. It's just printed on the bottom or on the side here. It's printed there. But the major difference in this is you can just feel this is just like, look at how easy it is crumbles. I'm doing the same exact thing. Look at this. And this one's not crumbling. Same exact thing. And look at the difference. Not that anybody cares about the box. And if you're only paying, $5 to $10 for something and you love the color, see, that's the thing. I haven't even gotten to the color part yet. It's the fact that they are advertising this as a MAC product. And that means that you expect the quality. So there are times that people who work for the company, people who are professional stylists that get discounts, people who shop every year for certain sales and get an abundance of things. I trust sellers like that more than I do with a bigger company that has a whole bunch of these. That's kind of like a dead giveaway. If they've got a lot and countless ones, you're going to wonder, why is the price so low? Because if it really was real MAC, they could definitely sell it for a higher price. Whereas an independent seller might just have 5 of them or 10 of them, and they got a good discount and they got a whole bunch of them and they just want to sell them for a cheaper price and get them off their hands. But that's the thing. That's the thing you're definitely going to notice. So again, the little details, the space between the M is so major, and it's going to tell you, just like on the inside of these, when you open them up, it says back to MAC on both of them, except for on the real one, there is that little space that between where the M connects. So there's the differences as far as the box goes. I would say, and there's 2 indents here on this and not on this, but I would say the major thing, and you can see it on the label, one does not have that space in between the M, and the other one does have this space. It's just probably really hard to see on the computer. And then this one's like flim flam, and like I said, I don't care about the box. It's just that if somebody is going to tell you something's real, then you're going to notice the difference when you're paying a higher price, because obviously I am paying more for the fake one than I would for a regular lipstick. Like cheap, really no name brand lipstick is $1, $2, $3, not $10. And then you're like, this is not real. Okay, so the other thing that I noticed, which somebody said, is that the boxes, obviously because of the tubes, the boxes are different sizes. One box looks like they're about the same height, almost. But the fake MAC comes in a box that's wider because the tube is actually wider. And so obviously the real MAC comes in a skinnier tube and a skinnier box because the tube is actually skinnier, which again, that makes sense. So let's move on to the actual tubes. And of course, I didn't get this done in 5 minutes, but I want to get it done soon because I know the photographer is going to show up early here. It's odd that my camera is just like not doing its thing. This whole time. Wow. Looks like I gotta get rid of some video before I actually. That's not good. Let me see if I have time to do that. I was recording the whole time and I'm like going, da, 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 da. Okay, so let me finish this for everybody who is watching me live or will watch me live on the subject. So the major difference is this. I'm going like this in my hand. I can switch them over and over again. The fake MAC is much lighter. The material it's cheaper, it's lighter. The real MAC, it's heavier. Now the difference in the size, the fake MAC and the real MAC. The real MAC is thinner and the fake MAC is thicker. Very easy to see that. It almost looks, but I guess they're the same size. It almost looks like the real MAC is like a millimeter taller, but it's definitely thinner. And you can feel the difference. I mean, this feels heavy. This feels like really cheap. This is the other thing. Opening these up. It just feels sturdier. It feels like it can be opened 1,000 times. This one, it just feels really cheap. It just feels like plastic, basically, which is probably they are plastic. So I'm going to do the difference here and switch the caps. As you can see on the real MAC, the one with the space between it, it will not fit the fake one because it's too wide. And the fake cap, of course, goes over the MAC, but it does not secure. So that's a major difference right there. Only reason that I know is because I have them side by side and I can actually tell. So on the actual label on this one, it looks like they tried to make a space, but the M is all messed up. The end of the C is messed up. It's just completely different. And like someone said on their tutorial, MAC is not going to produce inconsistency. They are going, to make sure that the money you're paying is well worth it, and they're not going to jump from this to that as far as quality. It's always going to be printed correctly and perfectly. There's never going to be a glitch, a niche. The way they have it done, the way they have it designed, is not going to ever change. You'll use the whole tube, and all the icons and everything will still be exactly the same. With this one, it's sloppy. It just doesn't look right. There's also nicks and dents in this. And with MAC, I refuse to believe you can get a ding in this. I don't know what you would have to do to get a ding in this. Something else that's really obvious is the MAC is pretty much a jet black with a shiny silver finish. Now, this is something you probably cannot see the difference in right now on here. But the fake one is like more of a silvery. It has more silver in it. It's more of even like a brownish silver within it. Whereas the real MAC is jet black with silver. So you can see the difference. You can feel the difference. And then there's the bottom. Got to get to the bottom part. MAC. Okay. The fake one says MAC Saint Germain, and then it has all these little things because that's what the color is, Saint Germain. The real one and all real MACs are going to have what type it is, whether it's gloss or matte. This one says matte right at the very, very, very top. It says the word matte. And the reason is because it's a matte lipstick. So you'll always know that. It says matte, there's a small space, and it says Russian red. The same number that was printed on the side or indented on the bottom of this box is the same number that's actually indented. You cannot see it. And that little teeny sticker, it's actually like stamped in there. On the fake MAC, there is no stamp. And it doesn't say if it's gloss or whatever. It uses the word MAC, which that's not real. And also look at the stickers. The MAC sticker is pretty much centered perfectly, whereas the counterfeit one is off. It's like you can actually peel this off because it's not even centered. It's up on the edge. Um, so again, do these things matter? I don't know. I just know that when you're looking for something and people tell you that it's authentic, that's what you expect. So let's open them up. Now, the major thing is here is that the real MAC, but I know some counterfeits do it, has the word MAC on both sides. It has the word MAC here and it has the word MAC there with that space between the M, and all the letters are perfect, and it's also extremely close to the rim. I've been told that on some of the fake ones and the counterfeit ones, not only is MAC not there, if it's there, it's usually way above where the real one would be. Now, look, if you look on the fake one, it's not written anywhere. It's not. It's gone. It's just it was never there. The other thing is the seam. You can see, again, you cannot see this probably on the computer, but there's a seam where it looks like the material came together here. With this, with MAC, the real MAC, there's no seam on the side. It's authentic. They use some sort of mold, obviously, and it's different. So I've already used Russian red, but if you look at there is a slight difference here. The smallness right here, this is so much smaller than this was as far as where the lip goes. And this one it just looks cheaper. You can see the seam, and this is a big thing that I saw on one of the videos that I made sure I'd remember. You can actually see a seam down the side. Probably can't see it on here, but you can see a seam that goes down the side. Again, that seam is probably because of the seam that's in here, whatever mold they're using. It's not perfect. So with the real MAC, there's no seam. There's no seam on any side where you see that it connected within the mold. And I have to say again, I don't think too many people care about these things. But the fact is, if I'm going to pay which $5 isn't a lot, but if I'm going to pay $5 to $10 for a lipstick that's claiming to be a name brand, then that's what I expect. Otherwise, I'll just get, some $2, $3 lipstick and be happy with it. I haven't tried this on. And one girl said on one of the videos that, yeah, and it's just kind of thin and just like barely there. With the real MAC, boom, it was like on me. Of course, it's a different color, but there was a difference. And what was I saying? Oh, one girl said something about the fake MAC smelling like lipstick, like regular plastic lipstick. Ooh. Versus the real MAC, which I definitely smell it. It has more of like a vanilla scent to it. So again, is that something that you care about? I don't know. I just know that if I want to buy something fake, a knockoff, counterfeit, I'm going to go look for that. And I'm going to purposely say, okay, this is what I'm doing. But I don't want to look for something and them saying it's authentic and this is real when it's not. I think that sucks because especially for all the people out there that are designer, label, junkies, I'll use that as a better word than what I was going to say. And they're serious about labels. So for them, it's like they really, really, really need to know that they're buying MAC. It's important to them. And I just think that, upon research, and it's kind of like you get what you pay for. But again, there are sellers out there that go to sales every year and have coupons or work with the company or they're professional stylists. And so they get discounts, and then that's what they do. They buy things when they can get them on sale and they sell them. That's very normal. I used to do that with Barbies all the time. And they were completely real and they were good quality and they were authentic Barbie collectibles. But there was a Barbie store close to my home and they had weekly sales, and I was just there, and I had my coupons, and I even had other people help me sometimes get them. And so I was really able to have a nice little small business by doing that. But I was advertising the Barbies as being real because they were. And the reason why I was selling them at a lower price than other people was because I could afford to. I got them extremely, or I got them much less than I'm sure that the other buyers were getting them for. So anyways, that is my Mac challenge tutorial. I hear my husband is waking up. Guess he's getting up early because it's my birthday. And my photographer should be here any minute. Bummed out that I just did this tutorial and my cell phone is not on. It's not recording. I gotta delete some stuff to get some behind the scenes. So anyways, tune in later. I will set this laptop up. I will do behind the scenes at my birthday party right now, and then I guess I'm gonna have to do this makeup tutorial over again, and I really hate to do it over again. And the reason why is because for all my shows, I'm not gonna be dolled up. Definitely not gonna have my eyebrows on, my eyelashes done, and so it's kind of a bummer. But thank you for everybody who has watched my show today, and I'll be doing more tutorials, more challenges, and some fashion shows and behind the scenes like I'll be doing later. So let me check on my food and get ready for my guests, and I'll be back later. Okay, guys. Ciao.